It's Saturday, August 6th, and you wouldn't know it by being outside. It's pretty cool outside, in the low 50s right now. So we've taken a 50-degree drop in temperature over the last week. Actually, for the last maybe 2 days, it's dropped that much. So it's pretty chilly outside, but anyway, we're gonna get going here today. Did pick up some supplies, or ordered some supplies. I've got some Deutsch connectors for the landing lights, strobe lights, things like that, beacons, you name it. I've got some connectors for those. Picked up a couple hole saws so that we can do the holes through the firewall for the heater box and the mixture and throttle pass-throughs. Got some, needed to order some more rivets, so got some 42s. Got some nut plates we did, and picked up a bag of grip lock ties. I don't know if you've seen these. So it's a zip tie. It's a zip tie, but it's got this rubber on the inside. So we're going to use that on some, just to hold some of the wires, so that it's a soft rubber that's on the inside of those. So we'll use that through, we've got some little mount pieces that zip tie can go through and then go on the wire. But anyways, we're going to start looking at wingtip assembly. Just see kind of preliminary what that's going to take, what we need to do for that, and yeah, see what else we can get done today. So yeah, here we go. We're working away at this wingtip, the first one, and we did get that inside part trimmed back. This outside part, the actual wingtip itself, there's a mold line. I don't know if you can see this or not. We've already trimmed the big chunk off of here. There you go. There's a mold line. You can see the light reflecting off of it. There's a mold line where they did this. And on the inside, it's a little easier to see, probably not on the camera, but there's a little, just a shade darker line right along here. And so what I'm going to do is trim it back to that line all the way around, as close as I can. And then we'll go on with, I guess, fitting this up and then doing more trimming. The instructions are kind of not clear on how you accomplish this. And I'll show this here a little later, doing the tape. And I understand the concept, but just the way it was written was not great. Ended up finding a video on Rand's YouTube channel that showed him doing the wingtip assembly Again, I mean, there wasn't any talking or anything, they just showed how they do it. But so we're proceeding with how we think it should be done, and see what we get. Rainy, misty day here today. Pretty chilly. We're down in the low 50s, but I think it's supposed to get a little warmer tomorrow. Finished up here for the day, and it's one of those days where it's kind of frustrating. We got that support rib trimmed out and done. And then we started working on this wingtip, and I know I've seen other people posts about it saying how big of a pain this wingtip is, and I'll tell you what, so far I'm 100% in agreement with that. The instructions weren't clear at all on how, I shouldn't say not clear, well yeah, they weren't very clear on how to fit this up as far as using the tape method on the wingtip. I saw a video of that being done, so we kind of figured that out, but yeah, getting this marked out and ready to go has just been a big pain. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, not sure how we're going to proceed on this. We just decided we need to stop for the day. Take a step back, maybe go home, relax, take a look at it again tomorrow. So, anything to add?
Not quite as frustrating as that thing, right? That thing. That was a pain in the butt. That whole.
Oh, the upper side skin on the tail cone was pretty frustrating. But yeah, I mean, I know it takes time to get this done, and it's just trying to get it figured out exactly how much needs to be trimmed back, where to trim it back. We rough cut it along the mold line for that, and I mean, for me, it's about impossible to make a straight cut, and so. Then we did the tape method and measured in. I found the smallest gap in the tip along the skin, and we kind of measured off of that, plus, was it a 1/10? Mm-hmm. And then put that blue tape line around it. Seems like there's quite a bit that needs to come off of there, but I don't know how much is too much or how much is not enough. If it's just supposed to be to that mold line or what. So anyways, hey, if you've been here, sure would like some tips, advice on this, how to get this done. But yeah, so anyways, hey, that's it for today, and have a good evening. That's it for now.